Hi, I'm Joe Heath, and I'm a projectionist. One of the perks of working for a movie theater is that I get to see free movies each week, so I've decided to watch and review a new movie every week. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, that's a great idea. I wish I could be involved. Well, you can, because you get to vote for what movie I watch and review next. And that, in a nutshell, is the Projectionist Project.
Now, I've been wanting to make these reviews a little less spoilery, but come on, this is The Lion King. We've all seen it. If you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? Pause this video right now and go watch it. You back yet? You watched it? Good. That's better.
Now let's take a trip down memory lane.
The movie starts off with a bunch of animals gathering to see the Lion King Mufasa's new baby boy Simba. This is all set to Elton John's glorious song, The Circle of Life. This is my favorite version of this song. It always throws me off when I hear the Wheel of Fortune version. Anyway, Rafiki, a crazy old magic monkey voiced by Benson, busts a nut and spreads his juice all over baby Simba's forehead, and then shows him off to the crowd of animals. One day he will eat you, and God is pleased. That! Then we meet Scar, voiced by Simon Gruber.
I guess he likes to play villainous brothers.
Scar tries to eat Zazu, the king's assistant, voiced by Johnny Blackadder Bean English. Mufasa, voiced by Darth Vader, shows up and tells Scar to quit being a douche and spit out Zazu. See, Mufasa's sad because Scar didn't show up to Simba's baptism thing. This makes Mufasa angry, but Scar doesn't want to put up a fight because, when it comes to brute strength, I'm afraid he's at the shallow end of the gene pool.
Scar's a scientist!
Zazu tells Mufasa that they should make Scar into a throw rug, which actually happens in Hercules. So does that mean that this movie takes place before Hercules? We now skip forward in time to when Simba was a kid, voiced by ex-teen heartthrob Jonathan Randy Taylor Thomas. Mufasa shows Simba their real estate and says he can't go into the shadowed areas.
The shadows are lava, Simba.
Then Zazu shows up and spews out a bunch of puns.
I'm so glad they didn't put in the Morning Report song that was on the DVD. Because it kind of felt out of place, and the song wasn't that great, and the animation looked different, and Zazu clearly wasn't Zazu, and I fear change. Anyway, Simba then finds Scar and brags, "Oh, this is gonna be mine when I grow up." What, the curtains?
No, the land.
All of it? Even the shadowy bits?
Well, no, they're lava.
They're not lava, they're elephant graveyards. I mean, don't go there.
Simba then convinces his obvious love interest Nala to go check out the watering hole with him. But Simba's mom Sarabi says they can't go without Zazu. So they come up with an idea to ditch the bird. In the way that lions do. No, not by eating him, but through song and dance.
I Just Can't Wait to Be King is such a fun song, and the visuals are equally as fun. I think I read somewhere that the entire film was originally going to be in that sort of surreal style. That would have been an interesting choice. Also, is anyone else haunted by those alligators with their creepy eyes?
Then Simba and Nala develop romantic feelings all the way to the elephant graveyard.
Side note, my friend Josh thinks Nala's line, Pinji again, sounds like a long made-up word. Pinji again.
A trio of hyenas, Shinzi, Banzai, and Ed, voiced by Whoopi, Cheech, and Tigger, almost eat Simba and Nala, but they are saved just in time by Mufasa. Then the movie makes me sad for a while.
Everything Mufasa says just breaks my heart. When he says, "You deliberately disobeyed me," I felt like I had disappointed Mufasa. And then when he says that he was scared that he was going to lose Simba, I just wanted to give him a hug and tell him everything was going to be alright. And then Simba's like, "We're going to be together forever, right?" And...
Anyway, Mufasa's like, the stars are dead kings and stuff.
Mufasa's religious or something.
Then we go back to the hyenas and find out that Scar's their leader. And Scar wants to kill Mufasa. So he convinces the hyenas to help him in the way that lions do. By threatening to eat them? No. Through song and dance!
Be Prepared is probably my favorite song in this movie. It's just so delightfully dark. And fun. And evil. Plus Jeremy Irons singing is just awesome. That being said, I can tell when he's replaced by Jim Cummings, though. Though he does a really good job imitating Jeremy Irons. Anyway, Scar puts his plan into motion by telling Simba to wait in a death trap, because he's gonna get a surprise later. The surprise turns out to be a CGI wildebeest stampede.
Mufasa finds out and jumps into the stampede and saves Simba! Oh wait, Mufasa just got knocked back in. Oh, he jumped out! He's climbing the cliff! Scar just threw him off the cliff. I didn't see that coming. But he'll be okay though. Right? So, Mufasa's all dead and stuff. Okay, but Scar still has to deal with Simba. So he does the obvious thing. No, he doesn't kill him. He guilt trips him, tells him to leave, and then tells the hyenas to kill him.
You've already got Mufasa's blood on your hands. How hard is it to kill a kid? Come on now, Scar. Get your act together.
Well, I guess he does. Because now Scar is the Lion King.
Boy, what a downer ending.
Oh, there's more? Oh, okay. So Simba's in the desert, and then some buzzards eat him. Jeez, kick me while I'm down. What's this?
It's Rose and Timon and Pumbaa's turn. They saved Simba. Yay!
Despite being a meerkat and a warthog, they decide to take Simba under their wing.
Not that he would have eaten them anyway. Lions apparently don't act like lions in this movie.
So Timon and Pumbaa become Disney's first gay parents and teach Simba their ways. How? Like a lion. Through song and dance!
Ah, Hakuna Matata. Such a good song, you even like the fart jokes.
Then Simba takes the Jesus route and is suddenly an adult Ferris Bueller.
I like to think that they were singing the entire time Simba grew up. Also, was Simba just eating bugs that entire time? Can he seriously survive on that diet? You'd think he'd be a tawny, scrawny lion.
Anyway, back at home, Scar's made a total mess of the Pride Lands. Everyone's starving, there's no water, there's underwear strewn all over the floor. So what does Scar do? He has a sing-along with Zazu!
Okay, how does Scar and Zazu know these songs? These are not original pieces. Did they overhear humans singing it? But wait a minute, doesn't this movie take place before Hercules? Before these songs existed? Maybe that magic old monkey did it. Maybe he's a time-traveling monkey, and he went to the future and got these songs and brought them back to spread across the Pride Lands. But wait a minute, if Rafiki is a time traveler, couldn't he have just went back in time and stopped Mufasa from dying? Maybe he can just hear into the future. What in the hell am I talking about?
Well, Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba are talking about the stars. Timon thinks they're fireflies that got stuck in the sky.
Which the Princess and the Frog will confirm.
Pumbaa thinks they're balls of gas.
Pumbaa's a scientist!
And Simba thinks they're dead kings.
Simba's religious or something, too!
Timon and Pumbaa think Simba is a nut job and laugh openly at him, which saddens Simba, and also me.
Movie, stop making me sad.
Simba leaves and flops down and blows up the infamous cloud of sex dust, which floats all the way to Rafiki. The creepy old monkey smells the sex dust and knows that Simba is alive.
Yay! Also, ooh.
Meanwhile, Pumbaa is being chased by a lioness. Now Simba's fighting the lioness. Someone's finally gonna get eaten.
But no. The lioness is Nala, voiced by the figure skater from The Cutting Edge.
And Simba convinces her not to eat anybody. Then an Academy Award-winning song plays, while Simba pinges against Nala.
Meow.
Then Nala tries to get Simba to come back home, but Simba gets all huffy and they break up.
Whoa, did not take Simba for the one-night stand type.
Anyway, Rafiki shows up and plays some head games with Simba. Also, apparently Mufasa is alive, in a lake, inside of Simba, and in the clouds. Dude's near omnipresent. The Mufasa deity tells Simba to stop being a whiner and go home. So he does.
Without telling anyone.
It's okay, though, because Rafiki tells Timon, Pumbaa, and Nala.
How did Rafiki know where they were in their relationship to Simba? Did he smell their sex dust too? Or was he just stalking them, gathering intel before he made his move? Sneaky old monkey, I'm on to you.
Anyway, the gang shows up at the completely run-down Pride Lands. Simba needs a distraction to get past the hyenas camped out around Pride Rock, so Timon dresses in drag and does the hula.
Where did they get their props? It's a wasteland. There's no leaves for a hula skirt. There's no apples. What's going on here?
And Simba and Nala find Scar hitting Sarabi for not bringing him his dinner.
Scar's sexist.
Then Simba jumps out to check on his mom. Scar quickly realizes it's Simba. He also realizes he needs to hire better hitmen than those stupid hyenas. Or hey, you could have killed him when you had a chance. Simba asks to be king. Scar says no, you killed your daddy. Simba gets confused and falls off Pride Rock, then grabs onto the edge as a sudden fire behind him dramatically increases the tension. Scar can't resist a running gag and goes to throw Simba off, but not before confessing that he killed Mufasa. Simba gets so pissed off that he flings himself back onto Pride Rock, pins Scar, and makes him confess to Mufasa's murder. Scar begs for his life, blames the hyenas, and tries to fight one last time before getting thrown off Pride Rock. The hyenas finally act like animals and eat Scar.
F yeah, about time.
So I guess Simba's the real Lion King now. Sucks that his home got kind of demolished. Oh well, I guess they'll just move to that jungle or...
Wait, the rain fixed it. Everything's fine now.
Oh, and Simba and Nala have a baby.
I smell a straight-to-video sequel!
Okay, so despite all of my jokes, I really do love this movie. You want to know how much? When I was in the 4th grade, I found the Lion King script online and asked my dad if I could print it up so me and my friend could act it out on the bus. He said it would take too much ink, so I did this. Yes, I wrote it all out on paper, back and front, in pencil. I worked on this off and on all summer, and the next year I was homeschooled and never got to act it out with my friend. But yeah, it's a great movie with a great script, a great cast, great songs, and great animation. But what I guess you're really wondering is, how was the 3D? It was surprisingly effective in quite a few scenes. My favorite part was when Scar leaps out at Simba toward the end. That was really quite effective. But is it worth paying to go see in 3D? Honestly, no, not really. But is it worth paying to go see on the big screen? Absolutely. I mean, I know you probably have it at home, but it really is nice to see it on the big screen, preferably with a group of fellow fans. I saw this and Ghostbusters recently, and it was just awesome. I think Hollywood needs to stop remaking good movies and just re-release the good movies themselves. People will go see them. And if your theater has The Lion King, you should go see it too. Your choices are Taylor Lautner, Steve Martin, Morgan Freeman, Daniel Craig, Dennis Quaid, Moneyball, Boring Sequel, Boring Prequel, Flying Boats. Vote in the sidebar on minipineapple.com.